Do you have a spare room in your apartment in Stuttgart? Maybe it's a guest room that is almost never used. Maybe it's a home office you only sit in once a week. In a city where rent is high, that empty room can actually become a source of income. Today, I'll show you how to safely host a spare room in Stuttgart and earn money from it, without breaking the rules. Hosting a spare room means you still live in your apartment and only rent out one room. In Stuttgart, this is usually easier than renting out your whole apartment, because you are still living there, and the impact on housing is smaller. But there are still rules. You must follow the city's regulations, get the right registration, and respect your lease if you rent from a landlord. If you do this right, your spare room can become a small but steady side income stream. In Stuttgart, short-term rentals are controlled by the city's Zweckentfremdung rules. If you rent out less than 50% of your residential space, you usually have more freedom, but you still need to register. You must apply for a Registrierungsnummer, registration number, from the city. Without this number on your Airbnb listing, you are at risk of fines. So step 1, check the Stuttgart Housing Office website and apply for your registration. If you rent your apartment, you need written permission from your landlord. Short-term hosting is often treated as a form of subletting, and your lease may say you need approval. Be honest. Tell your landlord that you want to host short-term guests in a spare room, that you will still live there, and that you will keep the apartment clean and quiet. If they agree, ask for written permission and save it. If they say no, respect that decision and do not hide your hosting. Now it's time to make the room attractive and comfortable. Add a lock on the door so guests feel safe and private. Give them a bed, a wardrobe, a table or desk, and a chair. Make sure Wi-Fi is strong and easy to connect. Stuttgart attracts many business travelers and expats, so a clean workspace can help you get better reviews. Simple extras like a bottle of water, clean towels, and a welcome note make a big difference. Next, create your Airbnb listing for the spare room in Stuttgart. Use a clear title like Private Room in Central Stuttgart for Business Travelers or Cozy Spare Room near Public Transport. Add bright photos, the bed, the door, the desk, and shared areas if you allow access. Explain what guests can use, kitchen, bathroom, Wi-Fi, and mention the nearest S-Bahn or U-Bahn station. Pricing can start at a moderate level. Later, you can raise it once you get positive reviews and more bookings. Your spare room income is still income. In Germany, you usually pay tax on profit, not on every euro you receive. That means you may be able to deduct part of your rent, internet, heating, cleaning, and Airbnb fees. If you host regularly and earn a lot, this can look like a small business. In that case, you may need to register as self-employed or clarify your status with a tax advisor. Either way, keep records of your bookings and expenses. To keep guests happy and your reviews high, clean the room and change the bedding between stays. Restock simple items like towels, water, and toilet paper. Communicate clearly and answer messages quickly. If you are busy, you can hire a cleaner or ask a friend to help for a few hours each week. Good service leads to better reviews, which leads to higher demand and higher prices over time. As you get comfortable hosting, you have a few choices. Keep the spare room as a simple side income and stay casual. Improve the setup, better photos, better furniture, and raise your price. If you ever consider a second room or buying your own apartment for hosting, check Stuttgart's rules again before you expand. Remember, every euro of extra income helps. A spare room is not a magic money machine, but done right, it can noticeably help you pay your rent or save for something bigger. So if you have a spare room in Stuttgart, you can turn it into a real source of income by hosting short-term guests. Just follow the rules, get your registration number, ask your landlord if needed, and treat your guests with respect. If you're an expat or new host trying to understand German housing rules, stay tuned for more simple guides like this one. This is Arch Time, and I'll see you in the next video.